Welcome everyone. Happy New Year first and foremost. I'm very excited to be doing this webinar for you guys today. So let's get started. So in this webinar, I'll be showing you how you can jumpstart your Amazon business in Q1 of 2023 with under a $2,000 budget, which is easily doable. We have a lot of people start with a $500 to $1,000 budget. Some will have access to more capital, but one thing that I always tell everyone is whenever you try and you're starting a new business, it's always best to start with a small capital, kind of get it going, start seeing results. And as you start to see results, reinvest the profits back into the business. Just like one of my students, Abdul, who said one of the reasons that he started Amazon FBA was to surprise his mom with a gift for everything that she's done for him. And he said, it's finally time to do that. Thanks to Rob from Steps to Success. Being new to online business, he helped me go from a beginner to hitting over $70,000 per month within his first year. And his motto is work hard and have a bigger purpose. Let's go. There's a photo of him and his mom with the brand new car. And of course, him making close to $70,000 per month last September, which is amazing. In the middle, you have a photo, one of my, again, amazing students, Kevin and his fiance, who were able to make great income from Amazon FBA. And in the bottom left-hand corner, the guy with the two parrots, that's me traveling, which is one of my favorite things to do thanks to Amazon FBA. So if you want to make money on Amazon, here are some commonly asked questions that I get asked all the time. Do you need to invest tens of thousands of dollars to get started? And the simple answer is no. Do you need to have prior experience? Again, no. Do you need to be passionate about what products you sell on Amazon? No. Do you need to have any specific skills that takes years to learn? No. And do you need to invest a lot of time into this to get it going? Again, the great thing about Amazon is you can literally get started with just a few hours per week. At the end of this webinar, I'll be showing you exactly how to find the right products to sell. I'll be showing you how to find the right suppliers to source those products. And I'll be showing you how to drive traffic towards your Amazon product page and how you can get near immediate help with any questions that you have. More importantly, I'll be showing you how I'm able to generate over $200,000 per month, every single month consistently. You see, in this training, I'll be showing you how I'm able to not only generate that money, but how I'm able to do it on autopilot. I'll be walking you over the same exact steps that I applied. So all you have to do is literally replicate. And one of my famous quotes by Bill Gates is that if right now your business isn't on the internet, your business will soon be out of business. During COVID, we saw a lot of that happening where traditional brick and mortar businesses were going out of business because they had no source of income online, right? And all the expenses kept piling up. The great thing about Amazon FBA is you don't need a warehouse. You don't need to ship products to your house. Your products literally go straight to Amazon's warehouse and Amazon drives the traffic and brings the customers directly to you. So you've come to the right place if you're a complete newbie, which means that you're just simply sick and tired of 9-to-5 grind. You're sick and tired of trading all of your labor for someone else's success, taking orders and doing the things that you dread doing for 8 or more hours per day, while taking 40,000, maybe 50, 60,000 a year, while your boss takes 400,000, if not more. This training is also for you if maybe you're a mediocre seller, right? Maybe you've been exploring an online business, e-commerce for a while, but you really haven't cracked the code on how to make real money through e-commerce. You see, learning how to make good income online takes years of experience and sometimes a lot of trial and error. And having someone who's made it be there for you can shave years and painstaking hard work and save you that hard-earned cash, right? And this training is also for you, maybe if you're an advanced seller, you're a veteran Amazon seller, you're already making some kind of money on Amazon and you're looking to sharpen your tools and bring your sales to the next level, being able to achieve that true financial freedom. During this training, I will open your eyes to the possibilities and prove to you how you too can create a successful Amazon FBA business, even if you're a complete beginner. Again, all you need to be successful and take the most out of today's training is just yourself and your computer. And with this, you'll be able to replicate my successful Amazon business model. And here's a bold promise that I'll make to you right now. By the end of this training, you'll have a good idea on what a winning product is by the end of the training. I'll also show you a thorough idea on how to start your Amazon journey and how to operate your business and how you can advance your skill sets and take your sales to the next level. I will show you how you can create a six-figure per month, not per year, per month e-commerce market using the nation's largest online retailer, which is Amazon. Even if you've never sold anything online before, even if you have no clue what products that you're going to sell, even if you have no idea what making six figures per month looks or feels like. And the best part is this is for you, even if you have no special skills or experience. And the best part, without overworking yourself, I will show you how you can do this without being salesy or pushy. And more importantly, I'll be fully transparent. Just like one of my students here, David, who said, look at this. Here is a screenshot of him making $85,000 in 30 days. So $85,000 a month last October. And I said, love it. The team told me that your store will hit $100,000 a month next month. And there is a bigger photo and screenshot of his sales. Or Mike, another one of my clients, who said, hey man, what's going on? Do you think my store can hit $120,000 a month? That's him making $100,000 a month last February, right? And again, you can see the sales being consistent. One thing about Amazon is they literally have millions of active users on their websites every single day. And all you have to do is find a winning strategy on selling successful products on Amazon, and Amazon takes care of the rest for you. Now, attention. Here's some real facts before we start. You're not going to start making $100,000 a month overnight or next month. That's simply unrealistic. However, if you're willing to invest in the time, the energy, and more importantly, take action, then you too can create a successful and profitable Amazon FBA business. There is a screenshot of my condo view downtown Toronto overlooking the CN Tower and Harbourfront. For those of you that's been in Toronto, it's an amazing view with surrounding water, which is amazing. And I'm also a big car guy. Thanks to Amazon FBA, I was able to buy two of my absolute favorite cars, one being an SL63 and an SLS AMG. And my absolute favorite thing to do is by far travel. Again, another photo of me and my girlfriend going to Santorini in Greece, which if you've never been, I highly recommend it. They have all these beautiful beaches. I remember specifically going to this beach, which was called a green sand beach. Literally all the sand is green, which is something that I've never seen before in my life. And I had a blast going there. Again, being able to do the things that I always like traveling, going to different places. And more importantly, to even make it better for you guys, if you stay till the end of this webinar, you'll be able to get a chance to win a personal product idea feedback from myself, a seven-figure seller. Again, this applies to you if you stay to the end of this webinar. Now, let's get to some truth. Amazon is the single best money-making opportunity right now, and I'll prove it to you. Best of all, you can start with a tiny budget. Again, here's another photo of one of my students, Sajan, who made over $50,000 just in 1 month. And what he had to say, 50K in Q4, which is quarter four of Amazon, which is October, November, December. He said 50,000 Q4. Never thought that was possible. Amazing. Thank you. Thank you for the guidance, Rob. Killed it. 2019 will even be better. And he had over a 54% margin on his product, which means that if he made $50,000 in sales, 25,000 of that is pure profit. That's money going straight into his bank account. But before we get into it, let me show you the type of results that some of my other students are getting. People making anywhere from 60, 50, 13,000 a month, some even making 3,000 a month. Again, the profit margins on Amazon products are about 40 to 50%. So you guys can do the math, right? And you can see all the results coming through. We have Martin here, who started with us back in 2018. Another private label product on their way to Amazon. This time should be even better. Watching Rob's video is really inspiring. As you guys know, knowledge is everything. And within 2 months, he was already making over $5,000 a week. And he said, I already have a second bundle product. This is going to be even better than the other sellers. And with his second product, he'll be able to do a lot more in sales. Or Kevin, Kevin is the one with the fiance at the beginning of this training that I shared with you guys, who was able to start with his brand new product. On his second day, he was already making over $1,000 per day in sales, right? And Alvin, who made over $6,000 in his first month selling products on Amazon. We have Sojan again, who made $50,000 in 30 days, right? And guess what? That was in November. By January, he was making over $100,000 a month in sales. Now, let me go over why we're the best, because having all these serial success stories really stirs me up, right? We have another student who's Greta, who was able to make $3,000 a month profit within her first product. And a lot of other students who are part-time students, full-time students, part-time workers, full-time workers. We literally have people join all around the world with different work experience, right? So what's so different about Amazon FBA? You see, as of September 4th, 2018, Amazon was one of only 2 companies to reach $1 trillion valuation next to Apple. And if you've ever struggled with your online business in the past, maybe right now you're working for a company and you're exchanging your time for money. Or maybe you just want to travel more and be able to spend time with your family. The reason Amazon is so powerful is because traditional brick and mortars are known to be threatened by online e-commerce. Today, everything is online. And one statistic that is really interesting is that Amazon, out of all online retailers, they take 50%, over 50% of all online sales, which is more than Home Depot, Lowe's, Walmart, and any other brick and mortar store, right? But what's even crazier is that 82% of American households have access to Amazon Prime, which means that more people in America have Amazon Prime than they do landlines. And here's how the internet is changing traditional businesses, right? The e-commerce market has allowed millions of people the opportunity to create an online business by leveraging the Amazon brand. And everyday people are able to start a widely profitable 7-figure business from the comfort of their homes without any fancy degrees, staff, and overhead. And I want to take your attention to the graph on the top right-hand corner, right? Where you can see Amazon was able to grow its gross profit 5 times than combined other retail stores, right? Which means that if you combine Home Depot, Costco, Walmart, Target, and Lowe's, and you times that by 5, Amazon is still larger. You can see how Amazon was able to grow its workforce to more than 500,000 strong just because of their successful business model. Now, before we get into any more details, you're probably wondering, who am I and why should you listen to me? So here's a quick story to tell you about who I am and what I've been able to accomplish. 2006, I attended a business school here in Canada. 2010, I got offered a 6-figure salary, which I decided not to take because I always wanted to work hard for myself instead of for someone else, and kind of putting the energy and the work and the focus in creating something more for myself. I ended up going into real estate, which has been very lucrative here in Canada, made a bunch of money, but I was never really too happy, right? Because the point of life is not just to make money, but it's to be able to do the things that you always wanted to do. So in 2017, I came across an ad talking about Amazon FBA, and the whole way the business model worked really intrigued me, and I wanted to know more about it. Within my first year selling products on Amazon, I was quickly able to grow my store from zero to making over $200,000 a month in sales, all within my first year. And by the end of 2022, I was able to help over 150 of my students make over $100,000 per year through Amazon FBA. And since then, we've been able to do so much more. And what's even crazier is that I've been featured on some of the top publications such as Forbes, Inc., Entrepreneur, Yahoo Finance, on how you too and every single person can literally start an online business through Amazon FBA and go from zero to making over 6 figures per month, all by starting with this tiny budget. And for the first time ever, I will reveal to you some of my Amazon FBA secrets, such as how to find home run products that you can make unimaginable amounts of money on, how to find suppliers for those products, and how to have a fully optimized PPC campaign and be able to rank every single one of your products on top of first page of Amazon. Now, here's some real confessions from me. You see, when I started my business, I made a lot of mistakes that cost me thousands of dollars. Some of the times I felt completely lost and I had no clue what I was doing. And that was until I learned how to apply PPC and do so much more. Because mistakes made along the way taught me how to fix those mistakes, right? Learning how to take things slow and learning the business model. Being able to utilize Amazon's algorithm to help draw in sales with a proven strategy. And the most important part of business, as you make money, being able to reinvest that profit back into the business to be able to scale and fuel my growth. My proudest moments were when I took action and went all in, when I didn't play it safe, where I learned not only from my mistakes, but from other people's mistakes, which was key. And more importantly, figuring out, after watching countless hours of training, how to crush it on Amazon FBA. You see, the real recipe to success is that you don't have to be a pioneer in order to be successful. All you have to do is find out what's working and model it to success. And here's a few ways that people are successful selling products on Amazon. Attending trade show exhibits, global sources, and more importantly, being able to bundle some of the products that you're selling on Amazon. And being able to seek help when you need it, right? When I first started my construction store, I had no money. So I was able to borrow $40,000 to start it, and I was able to pay it back within a short few months. But here's the truth. Amazon is the single-handedly best money-making opportunity right now. I want to compare it to another great e-commerce business model called Shopify dropshipping. If you don't know the difference, let me quickly go over an overview of the differences between Amazon FBA and Shopify dropshipping. You see, in Shopify, you have to drive your own traffic, which means that you have to learn how to run Facebook ads or Google ads. You have to also be able to design an amazing looking website where you build trust. You have to ship every single one of the products yourself, and you're never really sure if the product is going to sell. However, with Amazon, you have customers already waiting to buy. In fact, you have over 330 million active customers. It's by far the most trusted online retailer in the world, and Amazon ships every single one of the products for you, and Amazon also gives you all the data, which helps you know for a fact, 100% sure that your products are going to sell. Here's a screenshot of a website which is using the Shopify platform. I want to take your attention to seeing all these different products, right? This specific website focuses on wallets, all these different bags, colors, different styles of wallets, right? Imagine how many SKUs they have on their website. Not knowing which ones are going to sell. Customers are going to be confused. Now, on the other hand, take a look at this website. I'm pretty sure almost every single one of you in the last 7 days has been on this website. Am I right? Type yes if you've been on Amazon in the last 7 days. So for those of you who have been on Amazon, I do want to take a couple of seconds. Just type yes if you've ever been on Amazon website in the last 7 days. Some of you have maybe even been today. So there we go. We have Diwal who said yes. We have Homam who said yes. Mia, Kirby, Nitra, Mahsa. We have Erika. We have Leonore. We have Mark, Derek. Look, like some of you every single day. That's how crazy it is, right? Like if I want to order anything myself, I go on Amazon and I order. If you have Amazon Prime, tomorrow it's here by your door. It's not worth for you to get in your car, waste gas, go to a shopping mall or grocery store or whatever to go get that product. Amazon's made it so easy for you, right? Here's a photo of an Amazon warehouse. You can see all the robots, all the workers literally packaging the products that we ship to Amazon and Amazon shipping to our customers for us. They've literally automated the whole process. You see, Amazon has over 2 million plus sellers. And I want to share a crazy statistic with you. This is online. You guys can literally go after this training and look at it. At least 51% of anyone who decides to sell on Amazon ends up making over $100,000 per year on Amazon. 51%, which means that 1 in 2 people who sells on Amazon ends up making 100,000. Imagine a 40 to 50% profit margin. It's not a small amount. And an extra 4,000 to 5,000 profit a month. 21% of Amazon sellers make at least $250,000 to $1 million a year. 16% of sellers on Amazon, which equates to about 300,000 sellers, make somewhere between 1 to 10 million. And 3%, if you're part of that 3%, you're making over $10 million a year. Before we proceed and you learn top 7 mistakes made by Amazon sellers, I do want to introduce you to Dula, who'll be taking over, going over some crazy statistics and helping you. And we'll continue the webinar once he finishes, guys. Again, I do want to pass it on to Dula. Dula, feel free to take over.
Basically, there's the 5 steps to getting started with your US business, and Dula will help you with all those steps. It only takes a couple of minutes to fill out your online application, and then you can sit back and wait approximately 4 to 5 weeks, and then you will have your US business. So, by the way, Dula is a highly trusted company. You can go read all of our reviews on trustpilot.com. You can see what real customers are saying about us. And so I encourage you to do that so you don't have to just take my word for it. You can see what other people are saying. And then finally today, for anybody who stays on this webinar, and sorry for that technical difficulty with the sound, but for anybody who stays, you will get a one-on-one consultation with an expert at Dula who can discuss with you taxes, starting your company, anything like what to name it, which state, all these questions about starting a US business, how to get your bank account, all of these questions. And normally we do charge for consultations, especially when we talk about taxes with our accountant, but we're going to offer that for free to anybody who has stayed on this webinar, and we'll drop the link at the end of the webinar. So I did want to leave some time for questions. Let me go over here to the Q&A section. And somebody was asking about international. So most of our customers are international at Dula. That's actually something that we specialize in, is helping international customers do business in the US. And the thing that's really shocking to people, I think, people don't realize how easy it is to start a business in the US. You don't need to live here. You don't need to have an address here. You don't need a US passport. You don't need a US ID. You could be in China, India, the UK. In fact, most of our customers are from other countries. And it's very easy to start a business in the US from outside the US. So all of this applies to you. And it's a good idea, especially when you're selling a lot on Amazon, to have a US company so that your taxes can be done properly and there's no issues with running your overseas business. I think we have time for one more question. I'm just checking the Q&A and the chat. Okay. Well, if there's no more questions, we will drop that link at the end so that you can go ahead and have an expert consultation. And then you can ask any questions you might have there one-on-one, especially questions that are personal to your situation. So with that, I think I can hand it back over.
Thank you so much, James. For those of you, again, who missed those slides or couldn't hear properly, I'll do a quick recap of what James went over. So if you're an international seller, maybe you're not in the US and you do want to get started selling in the US market, and some of you might be asking why the US. So the US marketplace on Amazon is by far the largest marketplace for any Amazon seller. And a commonly asked question that we get asked all the time is, what if I'm not in the US and I want to sell in the US? So Dula will help you with exactly that, right? They'll be able to register your corporation, get you set up with a bank account, and do all of that for you. And the best part, they're doing a free consultation for you as well. We'll be going over the details at the end of today's webinar. And without further ado, let's continue today's webinar. I hope you can all hear me and we're not having any more technical sound issues. But let's go over the top 7 mistakes made by new Amazon sellers. These are common mistakes that I see all the time, right? People not doing enough product research, just jumping into any product and failing and having a bad taste in their mouth. Number two, not differentiating your product. Again, just having a seller or a competitor see them making all this kind of money and just copying the product is not a way to be successful, right? You want to be able to differentiate. Number three, not having a great listing. You see, Amazon is just like Google. They're a search engine. So having the right, properly put keywords in your title, in your bullet points, in your description makes all the world of difference in people being able to find your product. And I'll be showing you exactly how to do that. Number four, not doing custom packaging. When was the last time you ordered something on Amazon? The second you take that box out of that Amazon package, you look at the box, the packaging, and that's what shows you if a product is quality or if it's not, right? So spending time on that is extremely important. Five, not doing custom product photography. Again, something that we all live by. What makes us place that order is the reviews, of course, great listing, and the photos, right? We go through those 5-6 photos that people have listed, the sellers have listed on Amazon, and see if it's something that would work for us. Number six, not having any reviews. So I'll show you how to get those initial reviews for your product. And seven, not utilizing Amazon's PPC for launch, which is using Amazon search engine and be able to drive the most amount of people towards your listing. Now, here are the only 3 steps that you'll ever need to be able to succeed on Amazon. Number one, doubling down on a product that's guaranteed to send customers into a buying frenzy. Number two, using an insanely simple supply chain. And number three, being able to implement the right systems and processes so that your entire business runs on autopilot, right? So you can actually have a life. The whole reason that I did this business is not so I can make more money, but to be able to do the things that I actually enjoy doing, by traveling, by spending time with friends, family, right? You want to have your business on autopilot so you can actually do the things that you enjoy. So let's go over number one, being able to double down on a product that's guaranteed to send customers into a buying frenzy. And here's my top 3 criteria, guys. We're getting into the good stuff. So make sure you have your notepad out and you're making notes. So my criteria into finding profitable products is number one, you want to make sure that whatever product you're selling, top sellers. So all the sellers on the first page, at least 7 out of top 10 sellers are making at least $5,000 per month or more. Next criteria, you want to make sure that those products that the top 7 out of top 10 sellers are making and have at least less than 200 reviews, right? And the reason for this is you don't want a lot of competition. And my third criteria is making sure that your ROI and profit margins are healthy. ROI stands for return on investment. And of course, your profit margin showcases that, right? So you don't want to sell any product that for every unit that you sell, you make anything less than $8 to $10 profit, or you want to make sure that any product that you sell, that you're able to sell for at least 200% ROI, which means that if you buy a product for $5, you want to be able to sell it for at least $15 on Amazon. And here's what you must look for. Demand. 7 out of top 10 having at least or being able to make at least $5,000 a month or more. And you're probably asking, Rob, why 5,000? You see, we're trying to replace your 9 to 5 income. And with just one product that you sell at an aggressive and at a conservative 40% margin, you're making $2,000 profit a month. And if you have over a 50% profit margin, then you're making $3,000 or more just from one product that you sell. And here's how that looks. By using AMZ Scout, you're able to see all the products that you sell, how much revenue all the other competitors are making. So that way, when you start to sell those products, you know right away, what is the profit margin like? What's the demand like? And what's the competition on those products like, right? Because if the product doesn't have any profit, then there is no point in selling it. If the product has a lot of demand but there's a lot of competition, again, you don't want to sell those products because you're going against hundreds and hundreds of other sellers, right? So AMZ Scout is able to actually give you a score out of 10 on what products are the most likely to succeed, right? Just like an example that we see here. Here's an example of a real life product that is being sold on Amazon right now. And I do want to take your attention to one, the product itself, which you can see on a screenshot on the bottom on the left-hand side, which is a monocular telescope. This is a tool that attaches on your smartphone that you can take great photos with. Now, I do want to take your attention to the graph that we have on the right-hand side, which has 3 arrows. The first arrow on the very left-hand side shows that the average seller sells at least 850 units of this product every single month, which is about 30 units a day, right? The second arrow showcases that this product on average sells for $43 on Amazon. And the third arrow shows that the average seller who's selling this product has 168 reviews, right? Which matches our 3 criteria that I shared with you earlier. Number 1, having great demand. So you can see that, right? 30 units a day at $40, that's $1,200 a day. It's a lot of money. 168 reviews showcasing that it's not a competitive product. Now, I want to take your attention to the bottom screenshot of being able to source this product overseas on a website like Alibaba. See, you can purchase this product under $7. If you buy in bigger quantities, even under $6. Imagine selling 30 units of this every single day, where your cost is $7 and your selling price is $40. You're literally 5xing your money. That's how people are able to start with a tiny budget and get to $1,000 a day, $2,000 a day, $50,000 a month, just like some of the students' success stories that I shared with you earlier, right? So again, I'll go over a quick overview. Monocular telescope, you can source overseas for under $7. You can sell on Amazon every single day, 30 units a day on average, and more importantly, making over $40 for every 1 unit that you sell. Now, I know all of this sounds amazing, but if you really want to get results, you'll have to dedicate time and hard work, because nothing good comes easy, right? Just like Tiago, one of my students who's a part-time student at university, who was able to make over $8,000 this month. And he said, hey guys, I just ran out of stock. I know it seems like this is not real and internet money is something that just doesn't happen, but it does, LOL. Procrastinating is the worst thing you can do. Push through and don't make any excuses. Don't let your future self be disappointed for not taking action now. Let's go. Thank you to ROB IZAD for all the help and pushing me, right? Or Le Duan Hong, another one of my students who made close to $5,000 a month in his very first month. We also have Rom Tin, who said he was trending to do $20,000 a month in his first month, only if he hadn't ran out of stock. Don't let Q1 make you think you can make money in January. Let's finish Q1 in a bang. And for those of you who don't know, Q4 on Amazon is by far the busiest season because it's Christmas. Everybody's buying products. Q1 is where everybody's coming back from New Year's. Most people have spent all their money on shopping. It's the best time to get started because you can build on that product. You can start to really make that money. So that way, by the time comes Q4, you have 3, 4, 5 different products making you money. Let's go to the second step, which is using an insanely simple supply chain. And guess what? That's just by being on Amazon.com, by utilizing their warehouse free of charge, by being one of the 2 million sellers, whether you're in that 50%, whether you're in that top 20%, whether you're in that top 16% or 3%, right? And here's a new hassle-free supply chain. You literally pick what product you want to sell. You send that product directly from your supplier to Amazon. Amazon sells your product, and Amazon directly deposits the money into your bank account. And you just rinse and repeat, right? Let's go over how this works in more detail. Here's step number 1. You need to find a supplier for your product, right? Now, I know this can sound intimidating, but it's super simple. Don't worry, it's literally just like online shopping. You have a website like Amazon and you have another website like Alibaba. You ship one product from one website to another. That's all you do. But here's how that works. The amazing part about this is that the prices on Alibaba compared to Amazon are way, way lower. Here's how much you can buy 100 pieces of rose gold rim disposable plastic cups between $560 to $650. and you can sell that every single day on Amazon for close to $20, right? And the goal is to buy something for the best price so that you can be competitive when you sell it on Amazon. Therefore, we encourage people to always look for more than one source when looking to sell their product. Here's another great example of a product that you can sell on Amazon, which is a compartment lunch lid, right? So you can source this between 18 to 30 cents for one piece, and you can sell it on Amazon for over $15. So sourcing it for 30 cents from Alibaba, selling it on Amazon for over $15. You see, the biggest issue about brick and mortar stores, the main reason that makes them fail in today's world is because of all these expenses that normal businesses have to pay for on it every single day, literally day in, day out, right? You have to first have a storefront. You have to hire employees. You have to have ad agencies, graphic designers. You have to have a warehouse to sell your product, billboards, models, trucks, boxes, cash registers. You have to do website hosting, payment processing, email autoresponsers, all these crap that everyday traditional businesses have to be able to actually have that business going for them, right? However, Amazon has removed all of these things that stops normal businesses from thriving. This is all you literally do. You send your product directly from your supplier to Amazon. Amazon handles the payment processing, which means they collect the money from the customers. Amazon handles the shipping, which means that they will put your product into one of their trucks and ship it directly to the customer. And Amazon sends you the profits every single week, which is nice. Again, here's a few screenshots of some of my students' success stories. Now let's move to the last step, which is step number 3, which is actually being able to set this entire business model on autopilot. You see, this is where the money-making magic really happens. Too many people end up achieving crazy success stories with their Amazon business, but they can't even enjoy it because they're stuck to their computer and their monitor day in, day out. It literally drains the life out of them, despite making all kinds of money. And they never have any time to spend time with their children, their wives, their husbands, or family in general, right? And I don't want that for you. See, this piece is literally very, very critical. You need to automate your process as much as possible, because the truth is, businesses don't normally run on autopilot. Out of all the things, there are people to manage, there are customers that need to continuously come through your door, and there is constant adaptation because of small market size. However, the good news is there is no business easier than Amazon FBA that you can set on autopilot. You wake up whenever you please. There is no customers knocking on your door because they're on Amazon's website ordering your product. You talk to a supplier or two, maybe if you're just ordering more of your product to Amazon's warehouse. And maybe this sounds like a dream, right? But I want to show you this is entirely doable. But here's the caveat. You have to engineer your business for it to run this effortlessly, because it takes time and a specific process. It doesn't just happen organically, right? Getting your product fully established in the marketplace is the most important step. And literally that's it. So the first way that you do this is by building an unshakable trust. And guess what? Half of this is already done for you. By being an Amazon seller, you're automatically borrowing from the already established trust of Amazon. The other half is having the social proof, which I mentioned earlier, which is the reviews. I want to ask you guys a question. Let's take the next 30 seconds to see what everybody has to say. Which one of these products would you buy? The one that's a little bit more expensive, but has over 2,000 reviews and has close to a 5-star rating, or the one on the bottom, which is half the price, but has a 3-star rating and has only 5 reviews? I want to take your attention. Homer, Alexandria, Rudolph. So Ripka says the first one. GJ's, which one would you buy? Would you buy the top one or the bottom one? So Nagy says the $52 one. Bubian says, again, top one. You see, guys, nobody's buying the bottom product. You can sell a cheap product that's has bad title, bad description, low reviews, nobody will ever buy it. But people care about social proof, right? People care about the photos. People care about the listing. It makes all the difference, right? Again, Aviar, Maxin. So you guys see the first one, again, Georgia says no brainer talk. Again, this is why it's so important to have that social proof, right? Now, the second way for you to get that is by getting your product ranked. And I want to ask you a question. When is the last time you went on Amazon, you searched for any product that you wanted to buy, and you ended up going on the second page? Pedro, when was the last time you searched for a product, you went on the second page, and you didn't end up buying something on the first page? You see, most people end up always buying products that's on the first page. See, Alexandrian, who does as never? Homer, right? Hardly never. Georges, everybody knows that, right? So you must use Amazon's PPC to rank your product initially at the beginning, right? And I want to show you exactly how that looks like. This is one of my products that I'm selling right now on Amazon. And for you guys, I do want to break down exactly how the fees and the costs work, right? So one of my products last month made over 300,000. So you guys can see how that looks, right? I sold 11,000 units of a product where it made me $326,434. That's my sales. Out of that 326,000, my cost, which includes how much I paid my suppliers, which includes Amazon reducing any fees for doing all this thing for me, cost me $196,043. So my net profit out of 326 is $130,390. This is why I say a typical product that you sell on Amazon will give you about a 40 to 50% net profit margin. So after you pay your supplier for the product cost, after you pay any kind of fee to Amazon for doing the FBA part for you, where you literally ship them the product and they do the entire different of the, sourcing, shipping, handling customers, collecting the money, paying you directly, right? You're left with over 130,000. This is the great part about Amazon, where everything literally becomes on autopilot. Here's why this is so important. Over 86%. So almost 90% of the sales that happen on Amazon always happens on the first page. Rarely does anyone search for a product, goes to the second page and orders that. And the reason is because Amazon, as they see how many units a day people are buying of each product and how people are reviewing those products, will end up moving those great products towards the first page. This is where the money making really happens, right? So you want to learn how to find the right products, how to make them different than other competitors, and how to get them quickly as possible to the first page. This is how you go from 0 to 10,000, 20,000, 50,000, 100,000 a month within 2-3 months, right? If you learn this one single thing, you can be extremely successful on Amazon. And here's what I want to tell you. Don't worry, you can easily get there. All it takes is executing a highly effective advertising campaign using PPC, which is all done within Amazon, called pay-per-click. You see, most new sellers make the mistake of trying to advertise without really understanding how Amazon's algorithm works, and therefore don't use this to their advantage. Here at Steps to Success Academy, we've studied, analyzed, and therefore understand how to optimize Amazon's algorithm. And the best way to increase the probability of landing on the first page is to use a keyword research tool. See, a keyword research tool increases your chances of triggering Amazon's algorithm into action, so it moves your product up the rankings and eventually on the first page if executed properly. A keyword research tool will provide you with a list of the best keywords to put inside your Amazon product listing to be able to do that. And here's exactly how that works, guys. Using the keyword trash can, let's say you're selling a trash can on Amazon. You're able to see, using AMZ Scout, exactly what are those top converting keywords that you should plug into your Amazon product listing. And by using that system, here are the results that you're getting. So we spent $4,000 total on this one product, And that $4,000 made us $32,000 back, right? That's an 8x return on our investment. And if you recall, at the beginning of this training, I mentioned you don't want to sell anything that makes you less than 200%. So this is 800% return. By finding these great products, by utilizing the right software through AMZ Scout, you're able to achieve the same results. Just like one of my students here who said, just cranked it to $81,000 per month. Good stuff, just the start. The biggest difference this month was getting ranked on all the keywords that we wanted for the product. Introducing Steps to Success Masterclass 2.0. Now, as you can see, all my students are raking it big time. Just like Hassan, who made over $3,000 in the last 30 days, or Michael Don, who made over $50,000 just in 1 month selling products on Amazon. Imagine how life would be if you could be your own boss, not having to work a 9 to 5, where you literally don't have to exchange your hours fixed for a fixed hourly amount, where you can scale your business to whatever level you want, where you know all the techniques from pioneers, where you're in full control of your own life the way that you've always imagined. Just like one of my students, Greta Fox, a call center employee turned entrepreneur. She was tired of her 9 to 5 job, looking for a way to replace her income. She started Amazon FBA, and by a second month, she crossed making over $8,000 per month. And she now enjoys her passive income while traveling all over the world. Or Matt Ferguson, who works 16-hour days as a fireman. He decided to use some of his spare time at the station to work on a business. And within 9 months, he was making over $70,000 per month. You see, you want to work smart and not hard. And the only way that you'll be able to achieve extraordinary success in your life is by working smart and not hard. You never want to fall in for exchanging your life hours for a fixed hourly amount and waiting till you're 50, 60, or 65 to retire and finally be able to enjoy life. And here is a great principle that I live by called the Pareto principle, or the 80-20 rule, right? People always told me, Rob, why don't you go and get a normal job? My friends and family now all ask me, hey, Rob, how were you able to do it? Most people give up right before they hit a breakthrough, right? They say, no, this is not going to work, so I'm not even going to try it. And you can see that clearly in the graph on the left-hand side. You have two people. One person on top who's sick and tired of their current life. They're like, I want to push through. I want to get something better for myself, for my family, for my loved ones. And you have the second person at the bottom who tried it a little bit, saw that it's not getting results, and gave up. You always want to keep consistent with whatever you do, right? Now, I do want to go over some of the commonly get asked questions through this webinar that I do get asked all the time, and continue this webinar. Again, once you join our program, guys, once you join AMZ Scout, you're going to get mentoring from myself, other coaches, other students who have been where you've been, who are going to where you're going to be, to help you avoid those mistakes, right? And here's a reason why this is better than any other course. This is not just a course. This is mentoring that you get day in, day out, where you can literally be in the trenches with other students who can help you avoid all those mistakes. What if you've already bought another Amazon course? Should you also invest in this? Again, I highly recommend that you do, because all of the program, all the content, all the new tools, tricks that we have is constantly being updated. How much money do you need to get started selling on Amazon? Most of my students start between $500 to $1,000 just for products. Again, I do recommend that you start with a small budget. You kind of get going. You learn how to source products, how to ship it to Amazon, how to start getting paid, and then use those profits to reinvest back into your business. Do you have a money back guarantee with this? Yes, 10 days money back guarantee, no questions asked. You join us, any reason you're not happy, email us, we'll refund your money, no questions asked. Again, we want people who believe in themselves, who want to invest in themselves, and who see a better future this year, and who want to crush 2023. How do you find products to sell on Amazon? Again, I shared with you my criteria on how to do all that, but we also have a lot of videos inside of our program which shows you step by step what criteria to set using AMZ Scout, how to search products, how to make sure those products are viable, how to contact suppliers, how to get those suppliers to ship it to Amazon, how to get your product ranked on the first page, step-by-step videos showing you A to Z. Literally, if you're a complete beginner, even if you don't know how to create an email account, we make it so easy for you to follow step by step. How long until you start seeing results? Our typical students get to see results literally within 4 to 6 weeks of starting Amazon FBA. Again, some people sooner, but the traditional average person, 4 to 6 weeks, and you'll start seeing results within those periods. How much work do you need to put every single day or week? Typical students puts 4 to 6 hours per week. So if you can invest an hour per day, that's plenty of time to be able to go through the program, find the product, contact suppliers, and get your product shipped to Amazon's warehouse. Can you do this if you have a full-time job? Absolutely. What if you're in college or maybe you're doing part-time? Again, as I showed you throughout this training, we have people who join us throughout different fields, different areas of life, different points in their life. Some people who are still in school, some people who have graduated, some people who have no work, some people who are retired. This will work for you. How risky is this? Not risky at all, because the great thing about Amazon using AMZ Scout is you'll be able to tap into Amazon's data, see how much a product is making, all the sellers on Amazon, if that product is profitable by contacting suppliers, and more importantly, starting with a small budget to actually seeing it work. The best feeling is actually seeing those profits being invested in your bank account. That's when you know it works, right? So you start small, you see results, and you start to reinvest that profit back into the business. Now, here's one thing I do want to mention. You cannot sell patented products. So you cannot go and create another version of Nike shoes in China and compete with Nike, right? You want to create your own products. So one thing that we show you here is how to create your very own brand on Amazon. You can name it whatever you want, and you can start selling those products yourself. Private label Amazon FBA. What can you just learn all of this stuff for free on YouTube or maybe online? Again, a lot of the stuff that gets posted online is usually outdated, or they're being sold to you by people who have never really found success on Amazon. With us, we have a lot of success stories. We have a lot of publications. We've been doing this literally for the last 6 years on Amazon. We have amazing success stories, right? You guys can go through online and research me or AMZ Scout all you want, and you'll be able to see all of those publications. How often is your program course updated? We updated the program actually about a week ago, so everything is up to date as of right now. As Amazon changes its algorithm, its policies, its new changes, we also update the program as well. Now, let me ask you a few questions. Here's my first question to you. Would you rather let your money sit in bank account, earning 1, 2, 3% every single year, or would you invest in a product that's making you 40% per month return? Maybe 50%, maybe 100%. I showed you some examples of products that are making 8 times return on investment every single month. Which one would you guys rather do? Some of you are holding on to cash right now, right? Because the economy is going through a recession. You want to be safe. What if I told you that if you invest $500,000, $2,000 of that money, and you can have a recurring business which is making you another $3,000, $5,000, $10,000 a month profit month after month? Which one would you do? Here's my second question. What's the one thing that makes people take risks necessary to change their lives forever? For me, it's never playing it safe, researching that business, making sure it's a viable business, and investing the time, energy, and most importantly, being focused to making my goal a reality. Number 3, what is the single biggest factor that I attribute to my success? And it's being persistent, right? Whenever I start something, I say I'm going to finish it. I don't give up. The Pareto principle, right? You want to make sure that you say, hey, if I'm going to invest in this for the next 2, 3, 6, 12 months, here's my goal. Right now I have 0. I want to get my store to making me $50,000 a month. That's the single biggest factor, right? Being focused, being persistent, and consistent with whatever you do in life. And my last question, are you ready to start? Here's what you'll be getting today, which is the AMZ Scouts Pro extension, which gives you an inside look at all the trends, sales volumes, and quality of competition to see which products and which niches, which is categories, to tap into and which products to stay away from. Here's how that looks. They give you a score out of 10. of the competition level, of the demand, and the profit margin, which are all very important, right? So the higher the number, the better. You'll also get to be able to estimate your FBA cost, which is how much that product will cost you for the cost of the product, how much Amazon is going to charge you, and what you'll be left with using AMZ Scout's tool. And so many more helpful features such as monthly sales estimates, product cost calculator, review numbers, automatic FBA fee calculation, lowest sell price information, listing quality analysis, main product keywords, and BSR history. You see, with AMZ Scouts Pro extension, you'll be able to find affordable and trustworthy suppliers from US and China with ease. So not all products comes from China. Some products come from all around the world. I'll even show you in the program how to source some of the products within US or Canada itself. You see, using AMZ's Pro extension, you'll be able to discover the most profitable products in specific niches on Alibaba.com just with one click. So once you find what products are profitable on AMZ Scout, you click one button, it will take you to Alibaba on how you can literally, with one button, contact suppliers for that same product on Alibaba. And AMZ Scout's product database will show you what products you can sell in what category. So I always get asked, hey Rob, I'm interested in selling products in baby category, or maybe pet supplies, toys and games. With AMZ Scout, you just click whichever category you're most interested in. You press apply. You input the criteria that I mentioned in the program. You click search, and AMZ Scout starts giving you the most profitable products on any given day, right? So all of that is done for you using AMZ Scout's product database. They'll also show you trending products that's really taking off, what products are making you the most amount of profit. So they really spend a lot of time doing that for you. You see, AMZ Scout's product tracker helps you monitor some of the daily sales of other competitors. So something that I mentioned to you earlier is with Amazon, you're able to know what products are selling day in, day out by your competitors, right? So that way, when you do know that you're going to go invest in this product, that other sellers are selling 30 units a day, 50 units a day. So when you order 200 pieces, you know for a fact that it's going to sell. AMZ Scout also will offer you their keyword research, which I shared with you earlier for the trash can example, which we were able to turn a 3,000 investment, over 15,000 return back on our investment. So whatever product you sell, you literally input that product here in their keyword research tool, and they will tell you what product to have inside of your listing. They will also give you what's called the reverse ASIN lookup, which means that if, let's say, you're selling a product such as, let's say you're selling a cup, right? So once you input this in here, they'll take the top 5 competitors, and they will give you their top converting keywords that they have in their listing. So what keyword they're using in getting all those sales. So all you have to do is just put it in your own product listing. Again, we have a lot of social proof of people implementing what I'm showing you and what I'm teaching you right now and getting incredible results, right? Just like Tarek, who says, great tool, easy to use, right? And we have Jaffer, who said AMZ Scout is so close to accurate that it's the only tool that I would recommend for anyone who's starting with Amazon FBA. It helps us research product ideas, which helps us stay on top of current and seasonal trends. We have Vigitra, we have Number 3 LLC, all these reviews, right? So with this, you also get AMZ Scout's annual plan, which is a tool set, which again, as I mentioned to you, includes the Pro extension, the product database, the product tracker, the reverse ASIN lookup, their keyword research tool, the keyword tracker, quick view, and their seller's course, which is a total value of $399.99. And on top of that, you also get AMZ Scout's Insight, which gives you over 1,000 plus Amazon profitable products and niches. You'll be able to receive 19 of the top 1% profitable products delivered to you on a weekly basis towards your email address every single week. Each one is selected by our AI out of 600 million products that is being sold on Amazon, which is over a $1,999 value. You'll also get 12 monthly trend reports, which are reports with monthly product trends, profitable niches, Amazon news, and insights on tips on maximizing profit, which is a $499 value. You'll also get as a bonus 2 additional bonuses, which will give you on top, which is the seller hook report, which is ideas for 5 booming products that you can sell in the spring of 2023. What this is detailed report with inspiring trends from Seller Book by AMZ Scout that will help you find unique, ready to launch profitable product ideas that are growing in sales, that have massive revenue and high return on investment, which is a $547 value. In addition to that, you will also get the Amazon's infographic secret ebook, which is an ebook which will show you how to attract shoppers and how to turn them into buyers by creating an irresistible product listing. These are the things that I mentioned earlier, like having a great product title, description, bullet points, photos, all of that, right? $99 value. In addition to this, you will also get access to my very own program, which is set aside in addition to AMZ Scout's program software, which is a 7-figure seller course at $1997 value. I have over 8 modules, including over 55 videos, resources, reference guides, tips, and tricks for every step that I mentioned in today's program in detail, going from A to Z. You have proven product research strategies, which is a $997 value, where you'll be able to find potential products to sell by following an effective set of criteria that will help you determine if a product is viable. Listing optimization and ranking hacks, how to quickly get your product to appear on the top of the first page for anyone searching for that product. You'll be able to get private coaching group, which is access to my very own private Facebook community of students, where you'll be able to get 3 months of unlimited support from myself and other students. You'll get access to specific PPC ads blueprint to skyrocket your sales, which is a $497 value, which will give you the highest exposure for your product that will bring in a ton of sales right off the bat. Since the first day your product hits Amazon's warehouse, you'll start to see sales. You'll also get live discounted software suite for Amazon success. These are all the other tools and things that I toss in the program for you, which is a $24.94 value. I will also give you 2 amazing bonuses, which is number 1, shipping and supplier negotiation blueprint. This is my very own blueprint that I use in getting the best shipping and supplier negotiation between me and any suppliers that I reach out to, whether on Alibaba, Global Sources, or any other websites that I mentioned inside the program. Bonus number 2, manufacturer's template, which is a $497 value, which will show you different methods for shipping and the best tactics for cost negotiation. And here's how that looks. So once you sign up for the program, you'll be able to get access to my program, which is all the different modules. You have orientation module, what you'll be going through and learning, branding department, seller department, setting up your FBA for success, supplier department, product listing and optimization, launching your product, marketing to ensure success, soaring to success, pro techniques, templates for every steps, review department, where you get those reviews right off the bat, PPC department, right? And I'll also have a bonus module, which is being continuously updated. So everything that we mentioned, AMZ Scout software suite, their annual tool set, access to 1,000 exclusive products, 12 monthly reports, total value of $2897.99. And the reason that we're offering all this to you right now, because our goal is to get you to the 100,000 per month or per year mark as quickly as possible, right? And the way that we're able to do that is by giving you all the right tools that you need for success. So to make it even better, if you've stayed till the end, I want to share with you of the first product that was launched on Amazon. And those of you who already know this is when Amazon initially started, they started by selling books, right? And that quickly grew to different products because customers started reaching out to Amazon saying, hey, why don't you have this on your website? Why don't you have this? Why don't you have this? So what Amazon decided to do is let everyday people, just like you and me, jump on their website, ship products there. Amazon takes a small commission of every product that we ship to their warehouse, but Amazon handles the shipping. Amazon handles the customers, right? And this is how Amazon has now over millions and millions of products that they sell through their website. So for those of you who are ready to get started with everything that I mentioned, you'll be able to get started right now for a one-time investment of $749. Again, all of the things that I'm tossing in for you has a total value of $11,766.99. This is my very own 7-figure Amazon seller course, $19.97 value, over 55 videos, resources, A to Z guide on how you can do all this. Proven product research strategy, $997 value, where you'll be able to find a potential product to sell by just following me. I literally have videos inside the program of me spending an hour finding 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different products that meet those criteria. There are videos inside the program of me reaching out to suppliers, emailing them, getting prices back. There are videos of me showing you exactly how to create a shipping label and ship your products to Amazon. So everything is A to Z. You literally watch a video, you apply. You watch a short video, you apply. Everything is very beginner friendly. I also share with you my listing optimization and ranking hacks, which is how to get every single one of your products to the top of the first page as quickly as possible. And of course, if you have any questions, there is a private coaching group, 197 value, where you get 3 months of unlimited mentorship from myself in that group or other students who are also crushing it on Amazon. In addition to that, you get specific PPC ads blueprint to skyrocket your sales. Again, 497 value, which will give you the highest exposure for your product that will bring in a ton of sales out of your first day on Amazon. You also get access to my very own live discounted software suites, which will give you access to all these different tools that you can use right away on Amazon. With this, you get your very access to AMZ Scout's product research tool. You get access to their annual plan tool set. You get access to over 1,000 exclusive Amazon products that are being handpicked by AMZ Scout's product research tool. And in addition to that, you get 12 monthly reports sent to you every week, every month, directly to your email address. So my bonus, in addition to what I just offered you, is my shipping and supply negotiation blueprint, right? This is how to reach out to suppliers, what to send them, how to seem reputable in front of their eyes. And in addition to that, my manufacturer's template, which is how to get the absolute rock bottom prices with a small investment. In addition to that, you also get doula's bonus, which is what James went over, which is how to get set up with your bank account if you already don't have one, how to launch your US-based business, right? How to start accepting money if you're overseas, and so much more, right? And in addition to that, you also get AMZ Scouts bonuses, which is their seller hook report, a 547 value, which is ideas for 5 booming products that you can start selling right now to crush it in 2023 of spring. And you also get Amazon's infographic secret ebook, which is a 99 value, which is how to attract shoppers and turn them into buyers by creating an irresistible product listing. For those of you who are ready to get started, simply go to amzscout.net/get/coach-rob. Again, total value of $11,766.99, and you can get started today with $749. And for those of you who are asking, this is what I mean by getting started with less than a $2,000 budget. First product, $500 to $1,000 for your product cost, $749 for the coaching and the program. So you're well under $1,500, guys. Again, this depends, right? Maybe you find an amazing product and you want to spend $1,000 on. Maybe you're price conscious and you want to start with the $500 into some inventory and you want to get results and then reinvest the profit back and maybe then put more money into your business. The great thing about this is everything that we're offering you, if you go and try to buy it separately, it's going to cost you literally thousands and thousands of dollars. But a one-time investment, $749, you can get everything right now. Best part, 10-day money-back guarantee. If you're not happy for whatever reason, send us an email. We'll refund your money, no questions asked. We want go-getters. We want people who want to make 2023 the best year ever. And we're giving you all the tools. We're giving you all the coaching. We're giving you everything that has to give you to get that 100% success, right? Anything that we remove is literally going to hinder your success. We're giving you the coaching. We're giving you the right product research tools. We're giving you all the data. We're giving you all the analytics. We're giving you all the templates. We're giving you doulas bonus. Everything is going to make sure that you have the highest chance of success. And as I mentioned to you, there is a 10-day money back guarantee with today's offer. All you have to do is either scan the QR code using your mobile app, and you'll be taken directly to the website to make the purchase and the investment. Or if you have a browser, simply go to amzscout.net/get/coach-rob. And I'm sure the AMZ team will also post the link in the chat. So all you have to do is just open a new tab and go there, or simply click the link. Again, those of you who are ready, I'm very excited to have you as part of my team. Every single time we do this, we end up getting so many new success stories, right? We're constantly adding those success stories, testimonials in this webinar. And the best part about what I do right now is I don't do it for the money. I do it because the success stories really stirs me up. And the best part is I was where you are 6 years ago. I had a business where I literally had to wake up every morning, go to work. Despite being my own business, I had to wake up. I had to get into a car, drive to work, spend 10 hours a day there, drive back home, and it wasn't keeping me fulfilled, right? I wanted to learn how to make money by not investing every single hour of my day into growing it. Amazon was able to do that for me, where I literally found the right products, contacted suppliers, shipped those products to Amazon, and sit back and let Amazon do the rest. It's a business that truly runs on autopilot. And this is what I'm offering you today right now. One-time investment of $749, which has a total value of over $11,000. You can scan the QR code or go to amzscout.net/get/coach-rob. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go through the chat and the Q&A, and I'll be answering every single one of your questions live, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to post it. I'm going to answer it. And once again, we'll go over all of today's offers and what you'll be getting. So first and foremost, we have Andrew. Do you teach how to create and write new listings? Yes, Andrew. So inside of our program, we have one module which is called listing and optimization, which teaches you, after you found what product you're going to sell, how to create a listing, how to update your title, your description, your bullet points, how to add photos, everything in detail. I literally have video after video which shows step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. And if you ever have any questions on any of those, that's why we have the private coaching group on Facebook, where you literally be like, hey, Rob, I'm on so-and-so module. I have a question. I found this product. I need your help doing this. And either myself or one of the students or other coaches will reply to you, Andrew. Scott said, what % of your customers end up making money? So we actually have over an 85% success ratio with our program. And the reason for that is the same reason. We only want people who are dedicated into making change and investing in themselves. So we do have some people who join the program and maybe something comes up, they delay starting it. But the majority of the people that join our program end up seeing results. Again, not everyone ends up making $100,000 a month. For a lot of our students, making $5,000 a month, $10,000 a month is what they want, right? They don't want to sell 5, 10 products. They want to sell 1 or 2 products, spend 4 to 6 hours a week making that money, and they're happy. They want to be able to spend more time at home, go traveling, doing the things that they love, right? So tomorrow, I have the entire day off, and I'm going to this place that's called Blue Mountain. For those of you who are from Toronto or Canada, maybe you know it. So I'm going and I'm spending the entire day snowboarding. Why? Because I don't need to go to a workplace, because I know my product is going to make me money, and because that's what I truly enjoy doing, right? So that's what Amazon will be doing for you as well. You don't need to sell many products. Do whatever works for you at your own pace. Yes, that's net promo. So let's answer a few more questions. We have Alexandria who says, I didn't apply domain account. I want to open a first LLC. So again, reach out to Dula. They can do all of that for you, Alexandria. You have a free coaching call. Simply connect with them and they'll tell you how you can get all of that going. Pedro says, listen, the number one thing I've learned is worth spending money and investing in yourself. Pedro, you're so right. Literally, I tell all of my friends, the number one thing is investing in yourself, because it's one thing that no one can take away from you. Once you learn a skill, that stays with you no matter what. I have, like, for example, if you learn how to ride a bike, maybe you don't even ride a bicycle for 5-10 years. In 10 years, if you get on a bicycle, you still remember how to do it, right? Same thing with business. Same thing with anything you learn. Invest in yourself, because it stays with you forever. It stays with you for life. And it's so true, Pedro. Adnan, yes, you will get lifetime access to AMZ Scout. Georges says, you can go at your own pace. Correct, Georges. There is nobody pushing you to watch videos. I have students who go through it literally in one weekend, all of the program content. I have some students who spend the first week or 2 weeks going through the content. It's all up to you. Nobody's pushing you, because you have unlimited access to Steps to Success program, and you have access to AMZ Scout as well. So there is no rush in pushing it, right? Again, with any business, go at your own pace. The Way International says, how many times do we get coaching? You get unlimited coaching through the private Facebook community. So simply ask any questions that you have throughout the day, and we're always there, willing to help you and willing to respond. Mark, yes, it does. So the $749 includes everything: Steps to Success program, blueprints, coaching within the Facebook community, AMZ Scouts tools, all the different tools that I mentioned, and Doula's bonus as well. So Nefertari says, how much do you charge for this? So Nefertari, to be honest with you, last year when I was promoting my program, the initial cost for a 3-month mentorship was $5,000, and for a 12-month mentorship program, I was selling it for $15,000. Because of the word of mouth that I get right now, I do not promote my program on YouTube, Facebook, social media at all. The only way for you to be able to get signed up in my program is through AMZ Scout. And the only reason that I do it is because they reach out to me 2-3 times a year and say, Rob, are you willing to do another webinar with us? Because we have a lot of people who are interested. So this $749 is a one-time opportunity. Once it goes off, you cannot sign up for it until the next time we do another live webinar. Unlike other programs, courses, what you're seeing right now is live. We will not do any replay. For only people who are registered to today's training are the ones who are going to be sent this replay video for usually 1 or 2 days after. And after that, the link will be there. So you will not be able to sign up. So let's go through some more Q&As. So we have Adnan, how much should BSR be for a good selling product? We think 40,000 or less. Yeah, I typically stay around that 20 to 30,000 or less. But Adnan, remember, it's not all about BSR. So BSR is best sellers rank, for those of you who don't know. And what it basically means is when you start selling more and more of a single product, your BSR drops. So the lower your BSR on Amazon, the better your sales. But BSR is just one small portion of what you should be looking at for Adnan, because you might have a product that is making you a higher profit margin or higher profit per unit, but have a higher BSR, right? So there are a few different criteria that you want to look at, and I do go over this in very detail inside the program as well. We have another question from OGM 2021. Which says, what are the different and advantages between AMZ Scout and Helium 10? So I never use Helium 10 because AMZ Scout by far gives us the most up-to-date updates. They give us the best pricing. They They give us the best estimates that I use all the time. I find that Helium 10 numbers are really worse off than AMZ Scout in terms of their estimates, in terms of the monthly sales, in terms of their BSR history and all that. So the one that I always vouch by is AMZ Scout. Again, you can try them and let me know. I do have students who, once they start making money, they start signing up for different programs as well, like product research tools, just to get more data. But if I could decide on one to start with, I would always go with AMZ Scout. We have another question from OGM 2021 who says, hey, Rob, would you be so kind and share this presentation as I came late? Yes, we will. OGM, simply send us an email and we will send you the direct link to be able to watch this replay. Aaron Rodriguez says, how do I generate the UPC code for each of my product? So this we go into super detail inside our program, but Aaron, we use a website called Barcode Mania. You'll be able to buy one UPC code, which you can literally use to sell 200 or 1,000 of the same product. It will cost you $5. So I'll show you exactly how to make sure these codes are GS1 approved and how to create a listing using that. So one code, $5, $4.99 is what it costs. Jack says, I want to stay in the UK market and operate here. Does that work? Yes, Jack. We actually have a lot of sellers from the UK or the European Amazon marketplace. So I'll be happy to connect you with some of them inside of our program, and it absolutely will work. And maybe once you're successful on the UK or Europe market, you'll expand in the US and Canadian marketplace as well. Justin says he's ready to jump in. Welcome, Justin. Very excited to have you inside the team. Tefera says, if you want to stay in the coaching group after done, how much do you pay? Not at all. So Tefera, the Facebook private community is unlimited, right? You literally, you're going to be a part of that for life. So nothing that you're joining from my program has a time limit on it, right? But what I typically recommend when I put that 3 months is because that's where you get the most results out of it. The first 3 months of you starting anything new is where you're putting the most focus on it. And after that, you want to put things on autopilot. So that's why we put it that way. But you have unlimited access to my program content, to the videos, to the templates, to the coaching, to the private Facebook community. Mark, again, yes, AMZ, Scout, and Helium 10, they do provide similar information. Jack, so all you have is just a one-time investment of $7.49. That's it. And all you have to do is scan the QR code with your smartphone or simply go to amzscout.net/get/coach-rob. amzscout.net/get/coach-rob. Again, total value $11,766.99. One-time investment $7.49 gives you access to everything that I went over, which is my very own Steps to Success Academy, program contents, resources. You get the bonuses of manufacturer's template, supplier negotiation template. You also get access to private coaching from myself through the Facebook community and other students and mentors. You get all the blueprints on how to get your product to the top of the first page, how to get insane amount of sales right off the bat, how to get amazing discounts through different tools. With that, you also get access to all of the amazing features offered through AMZ Scout, their product tracker, ASIN, reverse ASIN, their product estimator, their cost calculator, their bonus as well, which is the seller hook. 5 amazing booming products that you can start selling on. Their infographic secrets, right? Their ebook. And something that we never offered before, which is Doula's bonus, one-on-one free consultation with an expert. It's a $50 value, absolutely free, which will teach you how to learn the top benefits of launching a US-based company, how to access a US bank account if you're from Europe, UK, Asia market, and how to accept payments through US and more. Again, everything, one-time investment, $7.49, total value $11,000. Scan the QR code, go to amzscout.net/get/coach-rob, right? And with all of this, again, we already have, I see 8 people already signed up. Again, I know we're going to get a lot more people throughout the night. We'll send a replay to whoever entered, or maybe you came in late. I'm super excited to be a part of your success. I'm super part of you investing in yourself at the beginning of 2023. It's only January, so I can't imagine what you're going to achieve in the next 10, 11 months. Again, whatever you do, guys, invest in it, stay consistent, focus, and I guarantee you that you will be successful. If you join today in today's program, I'll make sure that I'm a part of that success for you. I'll make sure that I hold your hand, and I'll make sure that you achieve the success that you deserve. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, ETX. We've had a lot of people signing up. Nice. We just got 3 more people who signed up. Again, guys, I'm truly happy that you invested in yourself. Thank you so much for investing in yourself, being in today's webinar. I'm happy to do these live trainings and happy to answer all of your questions. The best investment is always in yourself. Hope this is the best year of your life, where you'll be able to not only be healthy, but be wealthy and be happy inside. And I hope by creating another source of income for yourself, by making an extra income source, right? By making a little bit more money every month, you'll be able to make that into reality. Yes, Andrew, we also do one-on-one coaching as well. You can always reach out to me after as well. So we have El Natural who already signed up. Can you send me the full webinar? He came late. El Natural, after today's webinar, either tonight or tomorrow morning, you're going to get an email from me personally with your login information. You will also get a separate email from AMZ Scout as well. And for those of you who stay till the end, you'll be emailed if you got the giveaway as one of the people who won the giveaway. So keep an eye in your email for that. So AMZ Scouts annual plan toolset. This is for 1 full year. You also get exclusive Amazon products and 12 monthly trend reports. So that's an annual plan toolset. But my program, Steps to Success, is unlimited. So you get unlimited mentorship through the Facebook community. You get full access to the video, so it never goes away. You get full access to the blueprint, the templates, everything. You can literally have access right away, and it's lifetime. OGM, how much time do we have to subscribe, Rob? OGM, I think usually AMZ Scout gives you 1 or 2 days to sign up. So this is not something that we pressure you. Again, whoever signs up has 10 days if you ever change your mind. I want people who are really serious about investing in themselves, right? This is not something that we want to sell to you. Take your time, make sure it's the right thing for you. But if it is, go all in, right? Pareto principle. Don't give up. Stay consistent and make it a reality. El Natural, thank you so much for joining. Robert, thank you. Anyone who wants a replay sent to them, just respond back to AMZ Scout's email and we'll send you the replay. But I think we always send out the replay to everyone who joined the webinar, for those of you who joined late. Again, we have close to 20 people who have signed up for the program. Super happy to have you as part of the program, part of the community, and I look forward to your success. Again, thank you so much, Alexandria, Unnatural, Robert, Bubian, everyone else who joined us from Canada, from the US, from Europe. I hope you all have an amazing rest of your morning, nighttime, evening, afternoon, wherever you're joining from. Thank you so much, everyone. Pleasure spending the last 2 hours with you, and I hope this year will bring you lots of wealth, health, and happiness. Take care, everyone. Once again, scan the QR code, amzscout.net/get/coach-rob. Take care, everyone, and hope you have an amazing rest of your day.